Hey everybody, my name is Janelle. I'm part of the team here at Avenues, and today we're highlighting some of our incredible women that are a part of our team for International Women's Day. And Kaitlyn is no exception. She's the executive director at Avenues Recovery Center at Covington. Kaitlyn, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me today.
Absolutely. Just wanted to hear more about your background, your career, being a woman in the workplace in an administrative role. So kind of start me off with what has led you to work specifically in the substance abuse treatment industry?
So I am in recovery myself. My sobriety date is September 24th of 2017. So I'll make 7 years sober this year. I
Woo!
think that that's kind of what jumped me into working in recovery. I knew that I had this desire to help people. And when you are a member of the recovery community, what better way to help others? We focus in our program of doing the 12th step and helping the newcomer and sponsoring. And that was kind of my first step into helping others. And then my second one was working in a treatment center, which was Avenues Recovery.
That's awesome. What does it do for your sobriety, working in this field and being able to see people, transform from when they came in to when they're graduating? Like, how does that affect you and your own personal sobriety?
So I'll say that it really helped during COVID time. COVID time, so many people struggled, right? They weren't able to get to meetings. I ran and worked in a treatment center. And so to see people coming in day one where they're just completely beat down and broken to leaving us and that light shining back in their eyes is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I actually like to bring my story into it as well. When I tell my story, I like to show my admit picture to what I'm like now, because there is no comparison. You can see that I just have this complete light for life. And I
Right.
did not have that when I was using. I did not have that day one of getting sober.
Yeah. I love that, selfishly that we get to see that, but also, for other people to be able to get their life and that like you said, that light back in their eyes. Like it's so inspiring and it really keeps us on track for why we're doing what we're doing. Um, so just kind of talking a little bit about where you are now. You're obviously executive director. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's something that's been an interesting part of your experience as a woman in an administrative position, in kind of a position of leadership within Avenues?
I will say that sometimes it is a little difficult. I've had, the clients actually one specific time I was doing a community meeting. This was months and months ago, and I presented myself as administrator or executive director. I think it was administrator as at the time of the facility, and some guy was like, "Wait, you're the administrator?" And it kind of took me aback, but also it inspired me to dress the part, look the part, and to present myself as more of a woman in an executive role. And I actually thank that guy for that now. It inspired me to kind of show who I am. Yes, I can do the job behind the scenes, but I want people to see me for what I do day in and day out as well. So that one thing kind of, I think, jump started my path to not only doing the part, but looking the part, presenting the part. And I hope that when women see me in the hallways, they see me as this person that was walking the hallways as a client that has now jumped from tech to operations to administrator and now to ED of a facility. I think that's really cool, honestly.
Yeah, that's awesome. What in your role as an executive director would you say is the most rewarding part of that role?
Um, I think the fact that I, again, started out as a tech and worked my way up. I knew it was always what I wanted was to get into one of these type of roles. I didn't know if I'd ever get there, but just to grind it out and learn as much as I possibly could. I wanted to learn everything about treatment, everything about Avenues as a whole. I wanted to embody Avenues as a whole so that I do that in my job as executive director. And I think as an executive director, you need to look the part, you need to be the part, you need to play the part. And also show our clients that this is what happens when you stay sober. What better person, what better woman to show another woman that you can have everything you want in life if you just keep doing the next right thing. It's not complicated. It's not rocket science. Keep doing the next right thing. Keep helping others, and your dreams come true. My dreams came true. That's kind of, yeah, my dreams came true.
That's awesome. And I know we're a better company, we're a better team for having you on it. So so thank you
Oh,
for being a part.
stop, Janelle.
No, I was gonna say, like,
Back at you.
when I come to visit, like, everyone, you're so involved in boots on the ground with the other women and just everybody on your team. Like it's not like you're above anybody, but it's really we're all in this together for our people. I mean, that's why we're all here, right? Is at the end of the day is for the people that are in treatment that we're still helping.
I think
Um,
you said something really cool just now. As you said, the other women that I work with, right? We have so many women in executive roles in this facility, clinical directors, administrative assistants, quality assurance, alumni. Like we have so many powerful women in this company. And I think that that's really cool that you brought that up. I do like to consider myself one of the people. I was a tech. I've cleaned floors as an administrator, and I like learned that from my boss too. Nobody is better than anybody just because of their title. We're only as good as we are because we work together. I think that's really important for everyone to know.
yeah, absolutely. I agree. So what would you tell somebody who's battling addiction, wants to get help? How would you encourage somebody to come into treatment?
Um, well, I think the first step is the first step of any kind of program that you work is admitting you have a problem, right? Admitting that you want to accept the help. And then I think that we've had a couple of clients that say this on their exit interviews when they leave, right? If you are willing and committed to having this program change your life, it will work if you work it. And I know that's so cliche and we always say that like it works if you work it, but it's true. Because when I finally stopped like trying to work Kaitlyn's program and I listened to the people that have done this before, my life changed. And like that's what I hope for the people that either see this or that are on our website that want to change their life, that all it takes is that first step of like making the call, getting in the door, and just like turning it over and listening to the people that have done this before you. And like being committed to your life changing for the better, because as soon as you take away the drugs and alcohol, life gets better.
Yeah, beautifully said. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, so that's thank you for your time. Thank you for telling us a little bit about your story and your journey. Again, congrats on executive director. Like I said, we're a better team for having you on it, and I'm really grateful that I get to work alongside of you. So happy International Women's Day to everybody watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.